Alright, this is the landscape video for 12359 Baird Road in Oberlin. They are wanting a cleanup and a mulch quote or mowing quote. We're definitely going to have to do a major cleanup before, and the mow crews will maintain it. So, whew. I apologize for the breath. I've been walking around this property for an hour. Everything around the house will need a good cleanup, trim down. This area here where the tree is fallen, we'll remove that. This area here is Mom's little garden bed. If we can just clean out any dead stuff, weeds, trim it up. All this is going to need removed. We'll trim up all these shrubs. This is poisonous. It needs to be ripped out. This will all get cleaned up. Trim this up as best as possible. We're going to clean this up. This is all poison ivy running up the tree, so just be careful. But if we can get any of the high stuff down, trim this back. Any low-hanging branches so the mow crews can get through. All this needs cleaned up. This large thing is poisonous weed. We can pull that out. We'll string trim along here. We can clean up any dead branches on this. This area here, if we can get any of the high weeds out, we'll pull this thing out, but just cut this shrub way back. If we can pull the vine off the house. Oh, Jesus. This area here, she would like removed as best as possible. Cut the stumps down. String trim all the weeds so that the mow crews can maintain it. We'll definitely be bringing in a brush hog. This area, she said, can get completely mowed down. Mow team will maintain it. And then everything along this fence line. Alright, anyways. Behind this cement shed, I gotta be attacked by bugs. This all needs to be cleaned up, cut down, and then mow crew will maintain it. And then this, we're gonna just brush hog. As far as you can get into the trees, and all the way down. If we can cut back any low-hanging branches so the mow crews can keep it maintained. All this is getting brush hogged all the way down. Pretty much to focus right over here, but then all this to the trees is going to get mowed down. And then we have the pasture. Alright, continuing, we'll cut this down, trim around it, cut down any of these high weeds. If we can pull as much ivy off as we can without damaging, we'll clean up all this, cut all that down, all that down. Whew. And then all this, all the way down the barn, needs to get cleaned out. She did say somewhere around here there is a decent hole, so just be careful. Oh, I'm so out of breath. There are some materials and stuff in here, so just be careful as you're going along. And I think there is a fence in here, so some of it we'll have to do by hand or with a string trimmer. This will all get cut down. The ivy I'm not going to worry about, but all this, cut it back as far as we can. Same with all this along the fence line. This needs cut down and mow crew will maintain. And then we need to get the pond as best as possible. And Mochim will maintain. We'll need to string trim along the fence line. Whew, got sweat in my eyeballs. This windmill contraption thingy, that needs to be completely cleaned off. That is the irrigation for the pond. And then up to the trees. So this is going to be an additional line item. She's not quite sure what Mom wants to do, but I will quote separately, starting from here all the way around, cutting back all the tall weeds. All the way around to the tree line, all the way around, and then pond as far as we can to get that cleaned up. And then anything around the other side of the barn, we can either string trim or clean it up. I don't think there's much over there, but I think that's it. So this is going to be a pretty hefty cleanup, pretty hefty mowing. So that's it.